I when Gail and I were both raised in Southern California. I mean, well, yeah, I grew up in California, Southern California. And when we got married after seminary, we went to Phoenix, Arizona. That's where I was an associate for 2 years. And then pretty much the rest of the time was all in the state of Washington. And we used to joke around with people and say, if God had a sense of humor, and be careful, God does have a sense of humor. Uh, we'd say God would send us back to California. Well, 2005, we're back in California. Well, the reason that came to my mind is I just finished watching just a few minutes ago on YouTube. It was a on the Dick Van Dyke show. Excuse me, Danny Thomas show. He invited Dick Van Dyke to be on a show, and they're just casually talking. Now, this is back in 1964. They're both pretty young, and and Danny Thomas says to he says to Dick Van Dyke says, "Well, was it hard to move here to California?" Because and Dick Van Dyke says, "Well, yeah, moving your family from New York to California, oh, that's a big, kids, different schools, different world, different environment, different, yeah, it's not going to be easy, but the night before, he said, we are going to leave the next morning. I wanted to see how my little boy was doing. I went up to his room, and there he is praying, and he's saying, God, thank you. He said, God bless mommy. God bless daddy. God bless grandma and grandpa. And then he says, after he does, God bless these people prayer, neat prayer, cute prayer for a little kid to learn to do. And then he says, well, God, tomorrow morning we're moving to California. So I guess this is goodbye.